Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on earth!
Phase 2.
What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Not Fazed Talk Show. We're your guests on Sunday night.
Yes, as always.
Come and join us.
I'm happy that worked. I'm pleased.
That's it. We're going back in time to the way it used to be. Things used to be pretty sweet, like
yeah. See,
and then we fucked about for too long.
We haven't had time to figure out the new software, so I spent a good lot of time today doing it. So
yeah,
it's all good. How are you?
I'm good, mate. I went to a strip club last week. So
what? I don't know whether this is a joke or not.
No, me and Heather went to a strip club, mate, and they had it was like paraplegic dancers. Place was crawling with Fanny.
Oh, Jesus. I haven't missed this. Wait, how long have you heard that one for? Like, how long has that been itching at you to fucking say?
I heard it earlier on, actually.
You're like, I can't wait to fucking say it.
I nailed it, I nailed it.
Just like one of them paraplegic strippers.
It's like a snail trail.
Oh.
That was me own. What's happening, everyone? Anyone, any questions? I didn't get to put them up tonight again. We've been flat out. So if you have any questions, write them in the chat.
Hope you're having a nice Sunday night as well after that lovely comment.
It wouldn't be the show if we weren't dirty.
No. So yeah, mate, it's fucking another busy week.
Yeah. Life's mad, mate. Roll on 2024. We going to take it out by our roots. Like Pinky and the Brain said.
No, I think at this stage now we are definitely Del Boy and Rodney. This time next year we'll be millionaires. And about 15 years later we'll find that fucking gem hidden in the hard drive from fucking 12 years ago.
There's Candy and how's it going, Zorza?
How are you? Welcome.
And I like the way it's coming up there. It's not the whole fucking thing.
See, Jason's finding out all the lovely little things that I've been tinkering with whilst he was off putting the box himself. Like, oh, I'm just out working here. Oh, sorry, mate, I was sleeping. Fucking load of bollocks.
I know.
I actually genuinely thought that Arsenal might have been playing, and I was like,
I seen a TikTok the other day of like GB News and went interviewing Trevor McDonald.
Yeah.
You remember Trevor McDonald?
I do.
And he was like, your man asked him a question. He goes, what was it like covering the Troubles in Northern Ireland? He goes, the religious hatred was just so deep. Like it was just ingrained in the communities. And your man goes, what do you mean? He goes, because we're talking about like mixed marriages and all. And I was saying to him, like, listen, I'm in a mixed marriage. And the man turned around to me and goes, what, your wife's a Catholic? He goes, no, she's white.
I know, but like back in the day, like, that was it. Like you would never had anybody of sort of any other ethnicity other than just.
But
us.
It goes to show you we're not racist.
No,
we didn't care whether he was married to a white woman. It was what she.
Are you Catholic or Protestant?
Funny as fuck, like.
I actually watched that boxing last night from the Odyssey.
Did you?
I got a rare evening to myself. Nicole was away out for a Christmas do, so I spent a bit of time with the child doing a surprise for Nicole's Christmas. Oh, for your fuck segue of that, mate. See fucking Boots. Boots are a bunch of wankers.
Right.
Absolute ball bags. So I'd planned that I was going to go out for this lovely day of shopping. Me and Ruby were going to go out. We're going to do all our Christmas shopping for everybody. It was going to be fantastic and whatever. There was a few photographs I wanted to give to like my dad and all that there for Ruby for Christmas. So I seen, right, you can do this online in Boots and send them the photographs rather than me going down and messing about with the machines and trying to get them to print it because they're always a nightmare. Then I'll pre-send the photographs and I'll just walk in and collect them. Job's a good one. Done it the whole way through, and then at the end it goes, your pictures will be delivered in a week. I said, what? What? How is it going to take a week? Like literally, you could print them quicker than it would take me to walk the 10 minutes to Boots to collect them, where I have said that I'm going to pick them up from. And I went back and read through it, and at not one point does it say we're going to print these in England and then post them to Boots in Belfast. So now that scuppered the whole fucking plan because we needed pictures to then go and get like nice frames and shit to go with the pictures.
The plan was go down, print the pictures out, But save a bit of time by having the pictures waiting there. Because I know what you mean. When you go in, when you're at the machine, it does literally take.
And if you've got a 5-year-old who's just loving life, going, Daddy, pretend to do this, Daddy, pretend to do that there, and you're trying to work this machine that's not working, you're just trying to save yourself valuable minutes.
It's like ordering McDonald's on the app before you go. It literally doesn't make it any quicker. You just don't have to queue up.
No. Oh, mate, I was so angry. I was like, seriously, Boots, what the fuck have you done to me? So that was the whole shopping day plan, but obviously you still had to spin it. Like, right, baby, let's go out.
And I take it you didn't get any frames either?
No.
You're waiting till the pictures come?
We did other things, which I'll tell you off camera in case anybody hears.
Yeah.
AKA Nicole. But,
Yo, what's a crack, Louise? Never miss a week. Welcome to another show.
What was the point on that? I got segued. The Boots.
You know you can do that sort of thing online now. Yes, she's
I know
right. Like,
that's what I'm
that's
saying.
what he did do. But
That's what I tried to fucking do.
only he was trying to be smart. That's his problem sometimes. He overthinks things, and instead of just walking down and printing the pictures out in the store.
But I've done that every year. I go into the shop and do it, and I was like, right, these machines are a fucking nightmare. So let's just do it online and send them the pictures because it says do it online.
So Zorza says, so you disappointed your child better to start now than when she's older?
Like, my child was born disappointed. It's okay.
Fuck's sake.
She,
What was the point of that?
I don't know. I
You did
segued on the
segued
Boots.
off something.
I was talking to something.
Oh, the boxing?
Oh, why the boxing? The she was out for her Christmas work day, and I stuck the boxing on, and do you know what? It was fucking class.
Was it?
And seeing so many fighters from here on the lineup and all fucking smashing it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm not a big boxing fan, but it was something I was like, I'll stick it on and see what it's like, and then
What
watch the
channel
whole
was
thing.
it on?
The Zone,
Yes.
but it was class.
I didn't see it myself, but I honestly didn't even know about it until I seen people writing about your man Lewis Crocker. I know he's down from Sandy Row.
That fight was fucking phenomenal. Your man Tyrone McKenna he was class. He lost, but Lewis Crocker, it was like East versus West, the Battle of Belfast and all this here kind of thing. But it was like them two fellas went to war. Like, Lewis Crocker would batter him with a load of shots and go upstairs and downstairs and fucking do that. And then McKenna would go, nah, and just shake his head and smile. And then he would fucking hit him back. And Crocker would be like, nah, mate. And they just beat the fuck out of each other for 12 rounds. Like, that was a fucking battle.
That's what you want.
Like,
mate,
that, there wasn't a lot of this fucking hugging and pushing and whatever. It was just, let's batter each other here because that's what people
let's put on a show for the
see.
fans.
And it was
let's see, Zorza says it seems there's been a ton of boxers from your last 10 years. Yes, because see, pre 10 years ago we used to kill each other, but now we've no reason to do that because there's peace in the community.
That's exactly what it is.
So
the troubles ended and people then put that fighting rage in the more economical uses.
See if me and Dave were 10 years younger, we would probably been plastic explosive experts.
But that's
instead of producers.
But even from what I understand, even the amateur boxing leagues is pretty much just dominated by Irish fighters because it's in our nature. Let's be honest. Before the troubles, like
even if you think about DJing, who was there? There was Fergie,
Gleave
Dobbin, Angeli and Nelson.
Agnelli and Nelson, yeah.
That's all I can think of off the top of my head who were actually like global superstars. Now there's one that lives in every street nearly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the many touring artists coming out of Belfast crazy. But again, that's because 10 years ago, if you were a young lad growing up in the Shankill, or not even 10, 20 years ago.
You say 10 years ago thinking it was the end of the 90s, but no, mate, that was 23 years ago.
X-Ray as well. I mean, people like that there, Taser.
It's a new generation that have come through that don't have the troubles, so therefore they're able to go and do all these things because it's there for them to do. Because we're not out in the street fighting every night and fucking doing all sorts of mad stuff.
See, whenever I was like 10, 11, I grew up in like we feel around Glenburn and all, which class loyalist are down, mate. Like, there was nothing better than a buzz of waiting for a rat to start or starting a rat. Like,
I see, we had very different childhoods.
Oh, I know. I grew up in the fucking belly of the beast. Like,
I was sheltered from it. Like, you'll know how close this is. So from where the Eclipse DJ shop is where my childhood street was, right?
Yes.
Do you know where Strandtown is?
Yeah.
I used to go round there when I was 8 or 9 and think I was really mad because I wasn't supposed to go too far. But we used to go and break in to play football on the football pitches. And I was like, oh my God, see if my dad drives past me, I'm in so much trouble. Like, that was the level of my childhood anxiety. If my dad catches me literally round the corner from where I'm supposed to be, he's going to beat my fucking...
Well, ours was fucking making 2p bangers to throw over the peace wall.
And I see some of the stories I hear from fucking people up the Shankill and all, like, from other ones on that side, and it's like, yous are mad bastards. Like, I were just bored.
Oh, mate, we were lawless. Like, it was crazy. Like, see that... I remember it was like the fella, the Fla weekend, and me and a fella, Matty McCauley, started throwing 2p bangers at the peace wall. And I mean,
what age were you?
I still lived up. I moved out of up there when I was 12.
Aye.
So I was younger than 12.
Right, okay.
And my wee man's 10. I can't imagine Jack's. I'd break his fucking leg.
I would say that's why this generation's all good boxers and shit, because their parents are like, you're not gonna fucking do what I was doing at your
age. Went home once it got dark, so we started throwing these two. So what you got? Do you ever remember the caps? The rolls of caps?
Oh yes.
You wrap them. You wrap them around 2p's and then you tape them, and when you throw them, they explode like that. So they go boom. But now, don't get me wrong, it's not going to hurt you or anything, but it made a wee bang. So we were just fucking logging these 2p's at the peace wall. Next minute, mate, the siren went off for the area. So the siren went off like if the area was being attacked. Mate, we went up onto the Ardoyne Road and there was
what was it went off?
The siren.
The siren?
Mate, hundreds of thousands of people just killing each other because of me and him.
Fucking hell.
And I remember as a kid going, fuck, happy days. And then my man came down, pulled me out in the middle of it about 3 hours later. But like that's just what it was. But that was normal to me. That was like every day. It's like, see if you would ask someone like Paddy Gormley or someone who's out from Ardoyne from the other side, they would tell you that it was normal. It was every fucking day. When
I went off the rails, shall we call it, I did it on the other side. I did it in Lurgan for 6 months when I was trying to repair bridges with my ma. Right,
I'm going to be a chief,
but I was.
Don't worry, man. I'm going to join the Raw.
Here, it got a bit dicey for a bit. But I managed to walk a very fine line. Like there was a place that you went.
There's someone in that ran Holland, and I know who started it. I remember them days. We were wee cunts. Yeah, I was another fella. He lived up out Naga Woods.
There was a place in Lurgan that you just didn't go. It was just this long strip alleyway kind of business. I just didn't go there unless you were someone or whatever, right? And I would.
Lurgan's lawless as fuck too. Even still this day, isn't it?
But it's very.
For those that don't know, Dave is a mongrel. He's a half.
I'm a mudblood. I'm not really, because I'm not any religious belief.
That's the same as me, mate.
But yeah, I'm able to hold a very good argument about the Bible because I was raised in the ways of the fucking dark side for so long.
And he knows the Bible inside out because he was getting railed by a priest when he was reading it.
I always like to say that I was one of the ones that survived. I got out unscathed. I didn't get touched by the priest.
Couple of hand jobs is all I had to give.
No, fuck. My biggest worry was finding the lighter to light the incense for mass.
Did you do that? Did you?
Oh, I mean, it was part of the school.
My granny and granda are full Christian. Well, my granny's dead now, but my granda, like they were both like my dad, mummy and daddy, full blown like Christians, but they never ever tried to force it on us.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, like. Once they realized that we were like very secular and not really interested, they just left it and loved it. You know what I mean? They never had a problem. Obviously, I'm sure deep down they wanted us to, because they went to church 4 nights a week and Sunday, like that's all they'd done.
See, Ruby, because she's now started going, like she's never had religion in our house because me and Nicole aren't religious, but just went to school now and they're starting to teach her about God and they're singing wee Jesus bangers and all that there, and. She asked me this morning, we were sitting saying something.
I've never heard that before.
What, Jaffa?
A common half a Jaffa.
Oh no, I've heard. I get called that quite regularly.
I've never heard that, mate. Because I'm not around much. Half a Jaffas.
No, it was all the Ince ones called me half a Jaffa.
Is that right?
She asked me this morning. She's like, "Do you believe in God?" And I know the other day she asked me a question about it. She was like, "If there was, because there's been a bit of a build up to this, right?" And it's like she asked me about dinosaurs. I was like, "Yeah, they were about fucking 65 odd million years ago plus." It's like, so when did God make people then in his wee potion? And I was like, Right. Well, God made people supposedly 6,000 years ago. It's just like, right, just sort of doing the math a bit. It's like, so did the dinosaurs have people that looked after them? And I was like, no. But that's up to you to believe whether science or God, but you'll figure that out whenever you're older. And it was left at that. And then this morning, it's like, do you believe in God? And I was like, no. I do believe that there's probably some spiritual thing to it. At the end of the day, we're all energy, and we're taught in science that energy doesn't die. You can't stop energy, it just goes somewhere else. But I don't believe in any one religious sect. But I didn't tell her all that. I was like, no, I just believe in something, but I don't believe that there's God.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I believe in God. I was like, that's cool, kiddo. If you want to believe in God, you rock on.
Especially, I see my kids at school they're going to. It's a full like Christian school. I'm sure
Hers isn't, but it's
hers
just
would
like,
be, mate, 100%.
they just do like wee Jesus songs in assembly and all that there
That's
kind
a
of thing.
Christian school, mate.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? That's the way my kids are. I've already done this loads of times with them. Like, the same thing. I go to them about once it's mentioned. I'm like, when Jack, when was the dinosaurs? And he'll say, and I'm like, when was God? And then no, just make him think about it. And I don't know, mate. Like, I took that much psychedelics that there has to be something like.
Well, that's what I mean. Where energy has to go somewhere, but it's not a religious thing. There's thousands of religions to pick from. The way I explained it to Ruby was, Daddy used to be friends with God, and then when Daddy got up, God and him fell out, and we've never really made friends again. And that's just the way it's been left. And it's like, okay, I'm just taking it that. I was like, that's the best way I think I can explain that to this child at 5 years old. Why I'm not religious, but I'm happy for you to be friends with God. Do you know?
What would you do if the same thing happened again? So you died, and then boom, you were right back to being a child in the same life in the same circumstances, but you remembered everything, or you remember most of it. You get flashbacks.
I would do better in school and start music earlier, and stop caring what people thought about me, and not been such a wee wizard.
I was like that too, mate. I always wanted people to like me. See, now I genuinely don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't. It used to haunt me. I used to be. I still am quite an agreeable person to an extent, but I will argue now. The older I've gotten, like I argue more for my point. But whenever I was a kid, I wasn't very. I was easily led. If that makes sense.
You just wanted to sort of fit in with the crowd,
especially because of the illnesses and all. Like I always
want to be accepted by a crowd and be like, "Look at me now! Look at me now!"
There is some part of doing that.
I would dare say if you'd done a full like survey amongst DJs throughout the world, you would probably find a lot of them didn't have a good school life, were probably very recluse, maybe bullied, had maybe a hard home life, something to that degree, and music was the way for them to get that attention, which you all crave when you're younger. We're not a history podcast anymore. We're a fucking psychology podcast now.
Jordan Peterson, watch yourself. We're coming.
But back to the point I was going to make originally before we got off that. I used to walk up this place in Lurgan that had all Gaelic tops, all Ireland tops, in my Northern Ireland top. And I got questioned for it.
They were like, they left you know, like, it's got some balls.
No, by this stage.
And then they met you and they were like, no, he's not all there, lads. There's something wrong with him.
No,
leave him alone.
I was dead on to people. Like we would have went and played football with the Polish every Sunday and had a full 11-a-side match for 90 minutes. And just
sitting on the bus beside the pool. No one will get that, sorry.
But whenever I got questioned, they're like, right, why are you wearing this Northern Ireland top? I was like, look, it's no religious thing. I live in the northern part of the country, so therefore I support the northern part of the country's football team. Fair play to Ireland if they do well. Don't really like the English, but the rest of them are all right. But it's nothing to do with being Catholic or Protestant. I just want to support the team in the area in which I live. And see, once I laid that all out for them, mate, I just walked about Northern Ireland shirt. I was like, fuck, what are you doing? I can do what I want now.
See the thing, but we just had a conversation, all right, about not believing in God.
Yeah.
But then it still comes back to the Catholic and Protestant thing.
Yeah.
It's a what side of the wall were you brought up on?
But people can't accept it though. If you turn around and says, I'm not religious, maybe that's you can get away with a lot more now because people aren't. But back in the day, if you said you're not religious, the person asking you that meant you're the one that I don't want you to say.
I'm definitely not Protestant.
See,
I'm definitely not a loyalist either. I would, if out of everything, I would class myself probably as a unionist. I would like to remain part of the union. That's about it. Like,
I genuinely have no political opinion at all. If you're going to make life better for people and not be a dick, legalize weed. That's it. I will support you.
You see what's going on in Dublin right now? So fuck that United shit.
we do it better.
Could you imagine that? Actually, I was talking. I can't remember who was talking about this. We were on tour, but like, see all that shit, mate. That'll never happen here.
What?
Like all the mad shit from like the culture war stuff and all. Like, could you imagine trying to go on the Falls Road and say, right, I'm doing this because hatred? I'll just tell you fuck, or because of like you have to identify as I say. I'll just tell you fuck off. See him the shankle.
Oh, 100%. That would just be, nah, mate. We don't accept that kind of business around here. Since we're speaking about religion and all that there, I found something today that I thought was absolutely amazing. And I really wanted to share it with everybody. There we go. So, you know the cha-cha slide?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I was making jokes about Nicole. Like, do you know what me and Sergi should do? We should go and corner the market on Christian dance music. Right? Because everybody was, God is great. You can make like wee melodical stuff and all. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of hymns you could remix. I suppose.
Fuck the devil.
No, but think about all the hymns and songs there is. You could remix all that shit, right? But like, it has every other Christian rock, Christian this, Christian whatever.
I think it was Digital Punk done Know the Lord's Prayer, another one. And if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take.
I think
my granddad used to say that to me whenever I was going to bed.
Yeah, the prayer. Yeah, I had to say many a prayer going to bed. I was fucking. I'm out. You had to go to bed 10 minutes early to say a prayer.
It wasn't incense Steve put on the radiator. It was poppers.
I thought you were going to say something else. So that's all right. I'll take poppers.
The Catholic diddlers.
So yeah, the cha-cha slide, mate. Right. Let's see. Quick keys. We're flying. Let me make this bigger.
Nah. Turn it up.
Hey y'all, this right here is the Bible slide featuring the Freedom Band. And this time we're about to get holy, 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 holy. Holy, holy, holy. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap,
Jesus
clap,
Christ.
clap your hands. All right, we about to have some spiritual milk.
You got someone
to the left.
We're going to have spiritual milk.
Take a step of faith. Pray once this time. On the devil, let's stomp.
On the devil, let's stomp.
On temptation, let's stomp. Bible slide, real smooth. Now praise and shout.
Now this does go fully on for like 3.5 minutes, but you generally get the
here. They're being very what would you call it? Inclusive too. They've got all sorts of races.
Oh, but you have to whenever you're supporting the faith. You know, God loves everybody. God loves a trier.
That's madness. But I agree.
On the devil, let's stomp. Oh. Mate,
Where's the devil at? Where's the devil at?
Why does it have to be shouting? I don't
Because we're making hard style and has to be real banging.
Oh, but it could be like Dice. That could be Dice's avenue, mate. We just do Christian dance music and take over Christian festivals around the world.
Jesus loves you. Yes,
I mean, they're looking more young people to come into the Christian faith. Why don't we just fucking sell our souls to the devil and go and play for the Christians?
I'd rather join Scientology.
Dave and Sergi coming to a church near you soon.
What do you want, your raider? Bag of cocaine, the bottle of vodka.
Did I ever tell you about what happened to me in work involving the Bible and things going a wee bit fucking weird?
No.
So, right, there's certain parts of the legal requirement where you need to go to another solicitor to swear affidavits and stuff. So it's like a witness from another firm has witnessed you signing this thing to say it's true, just as a third party witness kind of thing, right? So they sent me round to this random what we normally have a guy would go to, but he's on holiday and we needed this done. He's like, oh, right, I'll set you up with this other guy. So went round, just waiting there, and they're like, no idea who you're talking about. No idea. You're not supposed to be here. And I was like, I was told to be here at this time. Like, hold on. This wee person just kept pondering about. And then some fella showed up. Like, yes, I'm the guy you're looking for. Come on in here. And he goes, right. Now, normally, this is just a quick sign the paper And away you go. And he goes, right, give us 2 seconds. I need to go and get the Bible. I was like, what? And he goes, I need you to swear on it if you're going to swear the affidavit. And I was like, are you for real? He's like, yeah. I was like,
He's joining the UVF.
Mate, yeah. I turned around.
I'll remember. I'll try. It was nearly July.
I turned around to him. I was like, look, mate, what if I'm not religious? Like, does that not mean I'm committing fraud then legally? He goes, oh, we've got a bunch of different books in there. It doesn't matter. Just swear on it. I was like, right, okay. So we went out and got the Bible and came back in. And I put the hand on the Bible and swore, right?
He put a fucking 9 mil in my hand. And I swore like the rest to the badge on my breast. To the gun in my hand, I will fight for my land.
So I swore in the Bible.
Northern Ireland Water Board volunteers.
I swore in the Bible, and literally as I fucking finished saying it, the radiator blew up in the room. I was like, shit, this is because I'm not religious.
It was an IED.
Right. But then after this, we kind of looked at each other and we're like, well, that was a wee bit weird after that whole religious thing, right? Then went to sign the paper and the pen stopped working. I was like, fuck off. And then the lights went out and I was like, mate, get a fucking pen so I can get the fuck out of here. I freaked out so bad.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But because I joined the EVF or because I created some sort of spiritual fucking dimension thing by swearing on a Bible.
I can picture you fucking draping a big fucking red handy ulster over the table and all Michael Stone stand behind you. This is Michael Stone. This is just performance art, kid.
Well, mate, I've always said I consider myself more a performer than a DJ.
Oh, remember he done a performing art stunt by trying to get in the Stormont with a gun? Can you remember?
No.
Mate, pull up Michael Stone's Stormont, right? Hold on 2 seconds. I would mention a couple of people here.
Are you going to actually interrupt yourself here for a change? Holy fuck.
What's
happening?
What's happening, Sean? I hope you're well.
How's it going?
Should have got Stephen Hawkins intro bio to swear on. That would have been funny.
I would have preferred to swear on that.
Right, pull up Michael Stone Stormont.
Do I want to?
I mean, it's fucking because what he done was he went to the store ceremony.
Oh yes, no, I remember that.
He said
I didn't know what I remember seeing all these here. I just thought he attacked the place with a gun.
He got out of jail, right? And he was doing performance art in jail, right?
I should do.
Mate, this boy is a fucking lunatic, like. And then he was like, I'm going to go to Stormont with a fake handgun and do performance art.
What was the performance? I'm taking over Stormont.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It's funny. But
do you know what he's actually done? He's thought, right, this is my moment. I'm going to try and take Stormont. But if it all goes tits up, my backup plan is like, it's all right, guys. It's a fake gun.
It's performance art. I've been doing art in jail for 30 years.
It's like, look how good my performance was. I actually had you believing that I was trying to take Stormont.
But before that, he swore Dave in. So Dave's complicit.
This show has turned me into many things, hasn't it? Many things.
A kid fucker. A fucker when you were a kid. Remember that?
You're now about to say something else involving paramilitaries, and if this gets to them and you put this all in one row, mate, I'm fucking goose before Christmas. Like, that's it. I'm not going to see Christmas.
I know.
You see them new
You were a fucking IRA man and EVF man.
I was. I was like Johnny Cashmere. I walked the line.
He was in the Lurgan Battalion and 1st Battalion UVF.
There's a certain part of Lurgan and all, like it literally is just a big fucking line where it's Catholic, Protestant, and that's it. They get the big fucking part with the duck ponds and all. You
see in the shore road, it's like that there, only the park's split in two by a peace wall. There's a park and the whole, like, not like a play park, but like half the park is Protestant, half's Catholic, and there's a big barrier through the middle of it. Like, that's crazy, mate.
So yeah, do you know the way I was saying that I was going to take my break from Christmas?
Yeah.
I'm 3 days in, and I don't know what to do with myself. I'm like, fucking...
No.
Mate, it's funny, though, because the brain is just going, there's an idea.
Just do it then, mate. Don't fight it.
No, but I don't... I needed to just stop for a minute. I needed to go, okay.
But this is the thing. If it's there,
I'm writing it down. It's okay.
If it's there, you do it. But it may not turn out as good if you leave it. you just go for it, mate. There's no rules.
I know, but I know that once I sit down, then I'll be like,
That's a case.
I just need to let it filter out. When the fun stops, stop.
we should set up a producer fucking what do you call it? What's that there? Gambling aware, produceraware.com. Are you sitting down at the computer
Just
and writing
sitting
shit
there, I guess,
music? Oh, that's the advert. So, are you just clicking through samples and not really making anything productive? Give us a call on 0800 222 22 / your music shite.
Why would you be calling with a /?
I don't know. Just had
You
the
kind of
ad.
know
I
a yourself there, didn't you?
I had the ad your music shade. But no, it is. It's a weird one. Like, music production is weird, like, because sometimes, like, see the much music we write that is shite.
Yeah,
it's scary, like, and then but we also have so much music that has been released and that's good. But like, it's not every day you sit down you're going to make something good, like.
but again,
Saying that, this year our target's been pretty high, like.
Yeah,
we've finished nearly everything we started.
pretty well. I finished everything that I've pretty much started. You have a bit of a back catalogue
I
sitting,
have a couple
sitting
there
there.
left to go. I want to get
A
Batted down out.
couple's putting it very, very generously.
What is there, 5? Like
About 5 or 6.
Yeah, I want to get Batted down done. Though it shouldn't take me too long. I just need to sit down and get that.
We can talk about it now since it's out. You get Baladan and the other one finished for Boxing Day.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. We'll release, but we'll put Baladan up on SoundCloud maybe next week. Let people listen to it, and then we'll just
on Christmas Day.
No, we'll release it on Christmas as a free release.
Okay,
we'll do that.
Yes,
Or,
yes,
I don't know.
yes, Your
The
Highness.
fucking thing is done really well, mate. That's the best Phase 2 track in terms of numbers. Like, there's thousands of likes and fucking 50,000 plays or something on it, on just over a couple of
We
videos.
finally fucking got it locked in, mate. We know what we're doing.
But what I'm thinking is, no, I mean, just stick it up there and maybe Chasing Status will see it and go, you want to fish and release kids? Get us over the real vocals. Huh?
I can't see that happening, but fingers crossed. It's Horsedown.
Nah,
Any other genre, maybe.
I know.
But you're not for Horsedown.
It's fucking, it's actually madness, the love on it, like.
Yeah. But it's just a little window into things that come for 2024. There's laser focus now. There is, we've discussed this before. We were all over the show. We would do this, we would do that, we would do this, we would do that kind of tune. And it was just building the wee small portions instead of
small fan bases.
Yeah. So there's now 4.
It's already doing
styles
that
of
once you
tune.
have no, I mean, we do have a fan base, but it's quite small. Like, see, I've said this before. See, if you have 100, 200 diehard fucking people following you, like, the world's your oyster, like,
Yeah.
to start with, like, and we
do. So thank you guys. We do appreciate it.
We do appreciate, and everyone that listens, they also talk shite every week. We do appreciate that too. But we did make see that making UK hardcore, then making raw style. It was counterintuitive though.
In the long run, it's only been beneficial because we can now make any type of music, and you can do it for any person that wants to work with you in any way, shape, or form.
It's helped us in the music
learned your
production,
craft.
the ghost production front, like, because we can sit down with people and make them a tune quite easily. So if anyone wants any ghost tracks done, hit us up for the new year.
But it's the same way that we always said. Like, I always looked at making music like, I know that our career could have went a lot quicker, faster if we'd have bowed down and be like, yes, I will sell tickets. Yes, I will go out and do this for you. Yes, I'll do that. But we said no to all that and just said, like, if people are going to book us, they'll book us off our own merit and that what comes out of the studio and what we do on the stage. And that has worked well for us.
Yeah.
But that's the way I see music production, but it's just a longer fucking road, because DJing's one thing, learning to make music is a completely different animal altogether.
Yeah.
So now that the 11 years, the 10 years has been spent in the trenches doing the hard graft, we've now moved up to generals and we can sit in a nice cozy office and call the shots for a bit and shout out to all the you can just fucking blast through stuff now.
It is, mate. Like, I still pinch myself some days sitting here whenever, like, I finish a tune and, like, fuck, that didn't take long, that. Like, and see, I was talking with Shugs this too. Like, see, mixing, mate, there's no, the only way you can do it is by experience. Like, I've mixed hundreds of tunes now, like, probably more. That's the only way to do it.
That's it. You also have mixed a lot of tunes that we've then got to the end and be like,
shite.
Nah, Like we've both had an input on it. We've enjoyed it. The tune's class, but we're like,
It's
nah,
sitting on a hard drive.
it could be better, but I like this other idea over here. See,
Yeah. But I think that's the way everyone is, mate. As I say, like there's so much music we've made that's shite, in our opinion, and it never got finished. Like there's ones there that are sitting that are almost finished, but then what'll happen in 6 months' time, you'll write a melody and go, "Oh, the vocal in that track will work," or "Oh, remember the kick we made for that? That'll
Frankenstein.
Like, Frankenstein track."
But
That's the way Hing does it. Kashmir, did I ever tell you about that? I watched the thing about him. He does his breakdown, and then his drop, and then his intros in different project files.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say to you there.
I lost your train of thought.
I did. What was I saying there? Frankenstein. Yes. But then what we actually think is good, because again we're our own worst critics. Like when we went to Wales, there was people coming asking us to play They Don't Know.
I know. Fuck.
And there's
that's
like people, we get a lot of messages asking us to play Blinding Lights and stuff, and we're like, they definitely weren't our best quality work. Like that was learning curve stuff there. But then people
They
still
Don't
love
Know.
it.
They Don't Know doesn't even have a crash in it once.
No.
Or a snare.
But they don't know.
Yes.
But it is like it doesn't matter what we think, it's just what you guys think, and that's what's important. We then obsess over there's not enough carry on the end of that crash tail to go into this here. People don't give a fuck about any of that there.
I know.
They just want to hear a catchy melody and fucking shake their bum for a while. Do you know what I mean?
That's why that Badadan one's doing good, because it's sort of the same as the bass stuff we were doing. Simple. It's like still a lot of channels, but it's still less than most of the other stuff we've done.
That's what I mean. Like there's now for both Phase 2 and Dice, there's kind of 4 or 5, shall we say, template for the best choice of words right now. That excuse me, that I would just use then to consistently do, and then it'll just be that repeat pattern. It'll still be mixed up a bit because there's certain styles.
But the same sort of structure.
But that's
again, we've talked about this on the show. See when Martin Garrix blew up, see like 7 of his fucking releases of that year. If you drag them in, they were carbon copies of each other. The waveform anyway.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what you do, mate. Like everyone does it. Headhunters does it. Fucking you name it, they're doing it that way. And then whenever the scene moves on a bit, you just change that wee bit. Do you know what I mean? It's like
you're just tweaking what your formula is. But I think now we have a good formula.
Mate.
Because we're so spread across the board of commercial music and hard music.
Yeah.
And it's fun.
See the Much Day stuff. Like I was listening to them on SoundCloud the other day. Like there's fucking loads on there, and then there's loads that aren't even on there yet.
I haven't even. Again, I don't really check our numbers and all that there. I went in the other day because actually somebody messaged me. It was Subversion messaged me. I need to send that to them. I want the longest road for a gig coming up.
That's doing well.
But it was whenever I went in looking at it, I thought that was up for free download.
No, 12. There's only 2 up. 12.5k. 52k for Feels Like. That's just on SoundCloud. Like they done so good on like fucking TikTok and all as well. What is it all in? So 11k plays this week. 226,151 plays in 4 months. 6 months, sorry, since we started it.
See, listen to you, because it was about to take the piss out of you there and be like, oh, here, welcome to the Not Fazed Talk Show, where you listen to us do admin for the rest of the year. What's your take, right, on the whole Spotify artists?
Ours was all right this year, but I didn't put it up.
No, but I mean, what is your take on it?
Suck my balls. It's like, oh, look how good I am.
Spotify rob artists blind.
And they've made the rules worse now,
yeah, because after 2024, there's only a certain percentage of people over a certain level will get paid.
You have to have 1,000 streams. So, like, don't get me wrong, it was all right for us because we see some tunes that we had, like, when they were released, and they weren't even at 1,000 streams yet. We were getting paid for the streams up until no matter what. So you get paid just straight off the bat. Has to be at least 1,000 streams. I'm fine with that. But see some of the older stuff that people have released, it will now not be credited. And then also, if you have music that's on there that's not classed as dance music or not classed as music, so like people I know Jacket B, for example, he has musics up there like Help You Sleep,
Yeah.
doing hundreds of thousands, millions of fucking plays. It's not classed as music now, so he'll not gain royalties off it.
Right. Okay.
So, but to do like even at that, it's shite. But
It's also very easy to edit. Like, I get why people do it, because now we have to show our stats and figures and flex. Oh, look at me, I've got the biggest dick. It's like, no, look over here, I have a bigger dick than you do. But at the same time,
we have had years where we have had hundreds of thousands. It wasn't quite 100,000 this year on Spotify, but it was all right. You know what I mean? It was up in the 90s. I still wouldn't post the thing. Like, I just don't. I hate. It's look at me.
It's an ego flex.
We're not like, and we have never been like that. But I've never posted, so I'm not going to continue to do it now.
No.
So, and this is a call for me. See, on the day stuff and anything, you're never going to see a Spotify thing. Unless we have a management agency that says you have to do it, but not really.
Whilst it's us, no, because again, it's just a fucking.
You can go on and just look, and it'll tell you how many monthly listeners you have. People know.
Yeah,
you'll get the idea, for fuck's sake.
But it's one of those things now. That's what it is. It's all imagery, and look at me. Oh, thank you to all you guys. We can say thank you to you guys every week. This is far more fun than fucking saying, look at our Spotify playlists.
Louise, is there a link to that? Or is that so Louise says, seen Majorca Lee rant about it, meaning ranting about look at how much I got listened to this year. Could you send a link or a screenshot?
See, you saying could you? See, because I've been reading so much Cat in the Hat with a child. It's like, could you, would you, Mr. Foxer? No, I won't, sir, Mr. Foxer.
What a blast from the past that is.
I love it though, because I like to try and see how many pages I can get in before I start getting tongue twisted. We should do that one night. Or one day in here for a laugh.
Yeah.
You're right there. Are we keeping you? Do you wanna say goodbye to everybody so you can go and fucking be with your other one?
I'm by myself. This weekend.
I was talking about Pamela. Pamela in her 5 minutes.
No, I fucking feel lost. Jax is in his granny's for school tomorrow, and Heather and Aisha's in Blackpool. Aisha came first though on one of her fucking things.
Yeah.
So
smashing it, man.
That's the big one too. Disco Kid, it's called, and it's in the same place. So my wee girl's dancing in where Strictly Come Dancing is. She's only 6, and she came first on him, and she got the semi-final yesterday. I'm not sure what happened today though.
It's mad though, because like you say, she's 6. But then whenever she was at Ruby's birthday, and she's like, I look at all these flips and all, you're like,
backflips and fucking splits and all.
That's what I was telling Ruby. She started gymnastics. Like, the one thing that I could never do was a backflip. Like, I told Nicole I could front flip, and she never believed me until we were in Artastics a couple of months ago. Yeah. I was like, this is my moment. I'm just going to front flip. And she was, no, you're not. I don't know. I was like, holy shit, you can actually front flip. I was like, yeah, I just need a soft landing with the knees. But backflip, I could never, like, even reversing a car, it's something going backwards in my brain. I don't like doing it.
Yeah.
But backflipping was just a nightmare.
I could do it on a trampoline. Like,
not even at like,
do you see my wee brother?
Momentum.
You see a state of my wee brother?
He smashed his face.
Smashed his teeth in twice. So my wee brother, fucking someone tag him here. Want to phone him?
Why? Oh, he's busy.
Is he?
He is. I know he's busy.
Twice. So my wee brother twice. He was blocked and decided to do a backflip on a trampoline. First time. It was like 2 years exactly to the day. He busted his nose open, fucking racked his nose. And then 2 years later, he blocked again, 4 o'clock in the morning, decided to do a backflip on someone's trampoline, smashed all his front teeth out.
Do you know how I found out about that, mate?
Hi.
I was standing in Club Honey talking to him. And I said, Jordan, what's wrong with you? You talking with a lisp? He's like, I've been like that for ages. Like, what do you mean? He's like, I smashed my teeth doing backflips on a trampoline.
Jordan had nice teeth too, mate.
What are you talking about? He's like, I've been like this for 2 years. Like, no, you haven't. I've seen you many times over the last 2 years, and you haven't had a lisp. Have I? And then he showed me the video. It's like, holy shit.
He must have got the
knee to the face.
He got the knee, but he must have been when he got, because it took him about 2 years to get the false teeth in.
Aye.
Well, one false tooth, I think it is. But I mean, Jordan had beautiful teeth too, and then he fucking ruined it.
But see, even that, like,
mate, you learn your lesson the first time, though.
No.
You do, mate.
No, but there's
a
certain pride inside, just like, I can do it.
When I was 18, I'd done it and fucked up, so I waited until I was 22 to do it again.
Like, when I was a skateboarder, mate, I used to try and jump stair sets and near smash my legs and put skateboards up into my shoulder blades and all, and you're like, again.
I used to fucking
Again.
stab police tires with a big spike thing, trying to put them down.
I was such a nerd, like, wasn't it?
Two different. That's why we two worlds collide. you
But see, even trampolining, mate. Like I done trampolining, or Davileaning, as you like to call them, for GCSE PE in school, and like I was able to go up really high, go like horizontal, and land on my face on the trampoline, and then go back up again. And see the thought of doing that now. Like I tried to do it on a trampoline, and
Used
as
to
I
do-
was up, I was like, I'm not going horizontal.
bounce on your bum, and then,
Aye,
go
and then
back
do
up
the
it.
spin. Yeah. Mate, I
Just
was-
so everyone knows, they used to call them jumplings until Dave jumped on them.
Really?
That was the
I think
best.
that's like the
that was
third
that
time
was
he's
the.
told that joke,
Aye,
and
but
it's
the
still not
the
funny.
first one was the one we didn't even. We've just done a test record. Remember?
But then it was like on the first episode.
It wasn't because Ralph was here. It never went out. It was a test record. Because you hear Ralph laughing in the background. I had the audio was like -25. I had to push the fuck out of it to get it up so you could hear us.
Oh, those were the days. Remember 71 episodes ago, man?
Fuck's sake. Life's
There's big-
mad, isn't it?
Big changes coming for the show in the new year as well.
Aye. No guess, so fuck Emmons.
Lots of. It's not even that. Like people are just complete freakouts. Like they'll say yes, and then
They don't come.
they're like, or they just ghost you, and you're like, you've literally like.
I know. That's why I
don't
stopped
get it.
asking. Mate.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped asking people. I was like, no, I mean, like we sat here waiting and people coming in and they just don't reply. And you're like, what the like, why's up? I get it. People are busy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get it. But there's nothing to be scared of. Like, I mean, we're not trying to sink anyone's career. I mean, we're just
No.
trying to have a laugh.
I
I understand the ones who are like, I want to do it, but management won't let me. I get that.
I do think it's because it's the NFT show, because they think they're coming on to talk about a scam product. Remember that brilliant idea you had? NFTs, mate, it's the big thing now. Every cunt will be searching them for the next 10 years. How'd that go, Sergeant? How did that go?
I know. Sure, you're going to change the name, aren't you?
I will not say what it is. I've got a new name and logo's on its way. I've got a design guy. I started that today. I haven't showed you yet because you came in here all, I'm tired, I was sleeping. My life's fucking difficult right now. Remember all that sympathy you gave me over the years? Remember?
No, mate.
Remember?
I don't want sympathy, mate. I'm hard as nails, me.
But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of changes, lots of nice things. We're gonna up the game for this here. Lots of new music and shit.
Thanks for everyone that still continues to come in, and I'm going to shout out people like Louise and Zorza and all who are
But from day one, you guys have been there.
been in. Like the show actually does alright. It does better now on the live ones too. That it's over Facebook and all.
Yeah, but it's more fun getting to interact with you guys.
I would prefer that than the pre-recorded ones. Like
Yeah.
it's definitely we tried it. We've tried everything. We've tried every way.
Yeah.
We have like, and this is definitely the way to do it. Like.
But it's something different as well. Everybody does recorded podcasts and all that there. And yeah, it's all grand. And sorry for all you Spotify guys, but if you really enjoy it, come and watch us on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. But it's...
If anyone wants to sponsor the show, then hit us up. Your local business.
Yeah, 100%. Let us know. We're always up for partnerships and all that there.
And yeah, Patreon will be coming back next year. We did do Patreon, give away loads of free music. But I think we're going to end
the quality of the music wasn't. We didn't feel happy charging people, even though it was £3. It still wasn't good enough music in our eyes to say here. Plus, we weren't able to make music fast enough to do it. And we were getting one or two tunes.
We appreciated the support over the pandemic, though. Like
100%.
Thank you to everyone that was in. Louise, you were one of the first to know. But what we'll do is we're going to do it again, but it's going to be Dice and Phase 2 together.
Yeah,
and then we're going to do extra shows of this,
because that's what the problem with this show as well is. It was set up before Dice was thought of, and it is the Not Fazed Talk Show. It's branded around Phase 2, but we do want this to be a show that's encapsulated to everything that we do. So that's where that will change. But
yeah,
it'll still, everything will be the same. You'll still get it all on the same thing. It'll still be on the same. It's literally a name change. That's it,
just
guys.
do it. We'll put it out on the Dice pages as well.
Yeah. If we can.
I should. Well, that thing.
Yes, I was. Yeah,
this is back. This is behind the scenes.
But
biz.
yeah, as Jason says, like we've got plenty of ideas for good, wee fun podcasts as well. Like this, but just special ones. They will have ideas to it. It won't just be us sitting talking.
We'll just do it. Like, I mean, you can donate whatever. Like, none of this. If you want us to make music for you, yes, you'll have to pay a big thing. But for the show, just But if you can donate a month, I would appreciate it. Like,
There's other little ideas as
this
well.
is the only, this podcast is the only thing that we do for free in the whole, everything we do.
Yeah.
Like, everything else. Do you know what I mean? So obviously it does take up a bit of time for uploading after it's done, setting up,
Wish I had
recording.
violins here.
I know. So like it does, no, I mean, so I would appreciate the support.
But it is, yes, we do appreciate it all. We hate sounding like we're begging, but yeah, again, there's other little ideas.
Or we're going to
as well.
give a thumb, a middle finger emoji. You can just send that instead. That'll do. Like,
Yeah, fuck yes. But like, we've ideas for like little, we'll say events for now that'll spread out throughout the year, but you'll only get access to them if you're on Patreon and things like that. So there's going to be lots of things coming to the Patreon and stuff
and then
soon.
we'll talk about our OnlyFans page where you have to
Do.
be 18 plus.
Do you know what we should do?
We should
We
get
should
we should
start
get-
an OnlyFans page, right? Where it's literally OnlyFans, and we will go around different B&Qs and take pictures of like, or go into like the range and all, and take pictures of really nice fans and upload it.
That's funny, actually. I like that.
Do you know what I mean? And just be like, here, do you want to check out our OnlyFans? Charge
Aye.
people like £1. It's
No, it's
literally like a fans.
It's a free. It's a free one. You can do it for free. But we should get one of them OnlyFans girls from over here on. I would like to pick their brain. Like,
Just their brain.
no. Why does people think that?
Because it's meant to be a fucking fun podcast on a Sunday night.
I would like to understand how.
You get your
That
dude out for
happens,
money.
Aye.
Let's be honest, right? Look at it this way. You don't need one of them on. I will level this with you right now. If you were an attractive female and you could make money from people seeing you in your underwear, let alone getting your bits out, would you do it?
I would do it now.
Aye, but no one wants to see us pasty white dicks. That's why.
Well, that's true.
Let's be honest, mate. I've seen it, unfortunately, and it's definitely not something you're going to be getting people paying for.
We get the pencil deck out. Let's go. Yeah. Nah, but no, I would do it, mate. I'd fucking 100% do it. Nah, never mind. But I would like to talk to someone.
It's
how to
easier
get
for
there.
girls to do it because fellas are more perverse than girls. Girls aren't sitting there going, "Oh, I'd
I
love
know.
to see them with their dick out." Girls are more like, "Oh, I wonder whether they're good parents. Can they provide? Are they actually fucking nice and don't actually beat me whenever they can't get money for fucking drugs?" Do you know what I mean? That's what women are interested in. Fellas are more prone to. "Let me
Women are
see
very.
you
I bet you
naked."
see if it's a fella doing it, you're going towards a gay guy. It's like 100%. That's who'll be your main audience. Like,
Would you be happy? Would you be comfortable with someone? Oh, like if you're not gay, would you be happy with gay people pleasuring themselves to your pictures?
I wouldn't think about it, man. It wouldn't bother me at all. Type in.
But what happens if
type
you,
in
if you walk
porn.
down the street with Heather and then all these gay boys keep coming up to you, being like, or whatever, be like, "Hi, you Jason."
I'll just turn to her and say, "Listen, it's not only the women you have to worry about, love. Not just the women."
I've cornered the market, Heather. I've cornered the market.
There's some guy. Google this. Straight man, gay porn star. Now, I don't believe him, like, but this guy is a straight man with a missus and all. What? Straight man. Mate, there was
I bet it's because it's got the word gay in it.
It was a Channel 4 documentary about him. Like,
Well,
mate,
why-
have you got some sort of privacy thing on it?
Well, we've never been blocked by Google before. We've searched for some pretty bad shit on my computer. Like,
I have.
do you know what I mean?
Remember
Like,
the sex dolls?
the fact that Nicole was worried about searching something in Google, I was like, "Well, use my phone." She's like, "You don't want that in your search." It's like, that is the least worrying thing that's been in my Google search. She's like, "Why? What have you been searching?" Go and watch the last 70 odd episodes of the show. You'll see it's all linked up. There's been some questions asked to Google. It is like there's
There
some...
there he is. Former soldier and says 100% straight. This boy here, he gets $1,000 a day. Right, I'm going to send you it.
But that's like saying, what's your number? If you're going to have sex with the same sex, how much would you do it for?
Yet,
His number is
on Channel
£1,000
4. No
a
way,
day.
maybe it was Channel 5. No way they have them mad documentaries.
Yeah.
They're good to watch, like, but
Oh, Channel 4, dude. They were like the original Netflix of documentaries, Channel 4. They
Yeah.
always made a random one. You're like, oh, here, fuck it.
like, what do you call that? They're fucking, I can't remember, but it's on like every Sunday night where they're going around testing sex toys and all that. Mate, it's fucking madness. But it's good. Right, so this boy here is getting a fucking $1,000 a day and he says he's not. Now, see in the documentary, you had to watch him. He was like injecting himself and all to get his dick hard.
This story gets worse and worse.
Former soldier insists he's 100% straight despite a lucrative career as a gay porn star on £1,000 a day, and his girlfriend doesn't care. Well, love, what was it like a day?
Former soldier Liz with his girlfriend Freya. Freya supportive of his career as porn star.
Later.
I know, I was just trying to read through to see if any of that made was any relevance to it. So pretty much.
Let's see his face. There he is there. Mate, you're not fooling me.
He looks like he's a bit bucked out, to be fair.
No, he only does a given.
But you can still be bucked out though.
See in the documentary thing, they followed him like over to America and all, and he was like full orgies, mate, like 10 men and all. But again, right, maybe he's bi. Nobody cares.
Well, we are living in an age now where love is love.
Yeah, I agree. If you love someone, you love someone. That's all I think you can do.
That's it.
That's not a choice. But again, also to play devil's advocate with myself, right? He's a gay porn star. He has nothing to hide. He's doing it. So why does he need to? So he doesn't like. Why does he need to say I'm straight?
Because they're probably paying him money for that story.
I know, but that's it. If he says he's straight and not bi, he probably can command $1,000 every shoot.
Yeah, but that's the.
I mean, imagine getting $1,000 every time you had sex.
But there was a documentary, funny enough, on Channel 4 that me and Nicole were watching, and it was about porn stars again. And the girl had never done anal sex, and there was some older woman who was like the producer and her manager, and she was like, "Don't you be giving that away just because someone says you'll get it now. Wait until you're older, and you will get mega money for that.
Get like $1 million to get it up the hole.
That's all it is. Like, I don't know whether I've talked about my
anal sex with a priest.
No, my encounter with your man who was messaging me trying to get me to turn to the other team.
You told me about that. You didn't tell me. You told me you told me sitting in a hotel room one weekend blocked.
No, that was the start. That was the start.
I was like, Mum, text him now.
When you say that, me sending a picture of your dick, you not write me back.
Here, do you want me to get the nugget out? Let's go.
Holding a wee tiny bar of soap beside it, still small.
Like, wee mini links. Look, it's bigger than a Lynx can.
Wee mini tin of Coke. From the mini fridge.
Something brilliant.
Oh, fuck. Anyway, the long and the short of this was, I'll leave that last wee bit in just for a fucking dramatic twist in the story. You know me, I love a good story. So I got a message from some fella saying, "What's happening? Do you know any parties?" And we were away at a gig. I think we were in Wales. And it was 3 a.m. I was like, right, sweet, whatever. Just didn't write back. And as soon as I DJ'd and was looking to go out and party after the night was out, right? Now this wasn't completely random. I know this fella, right? And I also knew he was gay. I've been in his company along with other people many, many times, right? This then happened 3 or 4 times over the next few months, but it always happened to be at the end of a month whenever I was gigging. So again, me being naive was like, he's probably just looking at party. So
he must have knew your period schedule.
Dramatic twist, dum. It was Nicole's best friend's mate, right? Yeah. So we went round for a drink one night, and I'd said, "Here, it's a bit weird that your man's messaging me," and he goes, "Oh no, this is what he loves. He loves trying to turn straight people." I was like, "What?" Right now, before all this,
if we give you $1,000, would you?
There was an incident that had happened at a party a year before all this started, right? Where he gave me absolute dog's abuse about somebody accusing me of not treating Nicole right. Now, I think you can vouch that I treat Nicole very well. Aye. But there was something got misconstrued, and
as well as a woman can be treated, like
there was something that misconstrued anyway. This all kicked off, and it all got over dramatized, and he was all, "You have to treat her like you're a queen," and all this, right? So this was all quite funny now that he was then trying to ride me. Do you know what I mean? So
or was he looking you to ride him?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just picturing you and him have you bent over the fuck.
Oh, no. So do you know what happened, right? So we went to Belgium.
How long does stick more lube on there? quite tight. Is she not sticking a finger up there?
Untouched. I'm a giver,
Wee
not a
virgin
taker,
hole. Mine's just slide right. I just slide right up mine. 2 fingers. She's
He's fucking in there with a wee caver lamp and all. Hello,
Sorry.
hello.
Oh, fuck.
So we were in Belgium, and this happened again. But now I'd been told what was happening, and you know how blocked we were in Belgium. So I just let drunk Dave take over. Was like, "Aye, mate, do you want to see my dick?" No, it wasn't really.
Is that why you fucked off for a couple of
I
hours?
messaged
When
this
I was sleeping?
full fucking message being like, I know what you're at, you dirty bastard. Yeah. All this shit that you said about my missus and whatever, you're just a fucking wanker. I know that you've done this to somebody else's fucking... Apparently he was like messaging some other straight girl's husband, asking him how he likes the wank in bed and all. I was like, what type of person are you?
Hell.
So I just let drunk Dave fucking take over and be like, you are a fucking piece of work, you fucking dick. And then that was it. And then I got
He
home.
send nudes.
Yeah, I got home and showed Nicole the message. She's like, oh shit, so you actually sent that? I was like, of course I am. This guy's trying to buck me. I need to protect myself, let alone my asshole here. So
And he's not running about with condoms either.
I then went to another one of the parties round with Seasons, and he wasn't there. And then word circulated that he might be showing up, and everyone was like, oh, Dave, are you going to beat his fucking? Are you going to fight him? I was like, nah, I'm going to buck him. Again, I didn't say that. I was like, no, because you all want this because none of you have the balls to say anything to him because you all have the exact same issue with the guy, but you just want him around for fun. Fuck that. I'm away. Like, but you can't leave the party. It's like, you want to see me? Bye. And that was the last time I've been round for a fucking party.
I know what the first episode on OnlyFans is going to be.
We'll get him in for a special guest. And I know Nicole won't see it because she's definitely not going to pay $16.99 a month to see it.
$69.99.
69.
Jesus Christ. But no,
yeah,
I remember you
that
telling
was-
me, and I was sitting there going, what?
Like, I don't have any problem with whatever you want to do, but don't try and buck me. Or get me to buck you.
That's Nicole. That's Nicole
like,
sending the fucking strap on back. I love, honey.
I have a missus and I've got a child. I think it's very apparent. And again, if it was somebody else who didn't know us, you could be like, right, okay, sweet. You don't know my current living situation. This guy has been in the friendship circle for like 10 years. He knows very well that me and Nicole are fucking solid item. Tight as my arse.
I like how you say that and not say, I think he knows I'm not gay.
But you have to be careful what you say these days.
Mate, you're willing to give it a go, like, fair play to you.
Well, you know what I'm saying, mate. You have to try everything once.
And no, mean if you get halfway through, you can just say the safe word and he'll unlock you from the dungeon.
See, another thing, the podcast made me gay.
I would love to bring him on the show and talk about it.
Talk about what is kink of trying to turn straight people.
He'd be under the table the whole time. And then he'd go to you.
I feel like after this, you're like, here, Dave, give him my number. I've got nothing to do tonight.
I'm home alone.
Do you think Heather would be raging at you if you bucked this fella?
I'd be raging at myself. I mean, I'm too heterosexual for that shit. I'm too comfortable in the
Just trying to come right out of your stupor and be like, what the fuck
once you come, you're like, what did I do?
Put that wig on. Put them hair extensions in. No, don't leave. Do it again. Do it again.
Hold on, mate. I'll be able to go. Give me 10 minutes. It usually takes 10 minutes. We'll get her up again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tell you what, this show went a bit mad.
I know, from the political divide. How do you get from the fucking troubles of Northern Ireland to our music career right through to me getting my bumhole attacked?
Someone's sitting in a wee flat going, Dave Allen.
Well, we'll have a... Oh, is there any questions in the comments before we wrap it up for the evening, guys?
There was so many comments, all right. We need to go back. I said that ages ago, didn't I?
You did. Oh, it's been a good show. I've missed you, brother.
I'm not even looking.
See, it's
What else
weird
you
when we
do,
don't
mate?
get to see each other during the week as much as what we normally do, because
I
then
know.
you're just into this podcast and having a laugh. And then you're like, oh, I do want this to end. We're having such a fun
I
time.
know.
I
Do
hope
you want to
it
play
back."
some of the newer music?
No, because I don't have it on my computer. Bum, bum, bum.
Go to SoundCloud and just get the dice stuff up. Play Feels Like. We'll play out the Feels Like.
Will we? You've got to still keep the guests entertained, mate. You can't just be fucking sitting looking at your phone here.
Because the only reason I'm saying Feels Like is, or getting audio, L is because, why?
This is how I get the dice every
Because
time.
that'll
I
be,
go- and then
that will be
take it out.
copyright.
Yep.
We got Dick last week.
Aye, we
but I
got
wanna-
really badly told off last week for all our tunes,
I don't
guys.
think it was. I think it was. Remember, your wee man sent in a tune and we listened to a bit of his mashup. Remember?
Was it?
I think that's what it was. So this is our
What
one
am I
of-
playing?
Feels Like 2 months ago. Not bad. So this is our new day's track, original one, Feels Like. We're going to let this play out. We're going to sit and enjoy it. And then we're going to say bye-bye. That's how the next 4 minutes are going to go.
Well, then, before we do that, guys, as we've talked about, go over, check it all out there on dice.co.uk. You can see it right there on the screen because I fucking figured out how to do it. You, it's over here. I already figured that recorded out. I was doing that.
It's along here somewhere.
So yeah, d1ce.co.uk for all things dice related. Obviously, then you've got phase2.co.uk, as we always say. Go over, check
Follow
all that
all
there out.
the pages.
Yeah, give it a share, give it a like, all that good stuff. Tell your butcher, tell fucking the
Tell the gay
maker.
guy that's trying to buck you.
Not the one that's trying to buck me though. It's okay. And definitely don't get him to subscribe to the next one because then he might think that I'm paying for sex and then I'm a hooker as well. So yeah, guys, we are starting to back up, but we'll just to get us into the rhythm at the end. Yeah, you can catch our over on patreon.com/phase2.
Yeah.
Just give whatever you can to support the show
Aye,
if
well,
you
it's
like
not,
what we
that's
do.
not up yet anyway. We need to fix that because there's only standard fees that are to be paid.
Yeah,
so
well,
we'll
once
fix that.
well, we will get it fixed, but yeah, once it's up and running, guys, we don't really want anything off you. But if you enjoy the show and you like what we do, every little helps. We're here to try and make your Sunday nights a bit more enjoyable after whatever long weekend you may or may not have endured. So yeah,
Get that brew money in, please.
yo. So yes, we will play you out with a wee bit of fucking dice, and yeah, enjoy.
I do. I like this wee number.
So yeah.
Nowhere you're laying, not what you're saying. Come give me what I need. I don't wanna let you go.
Yeah. We'll run 2024. Come give me what I need. I don't wanna let you go. When I hear it feels like home. I don't wanna let you go. When I hear it feels like home.
It feels like home.
Yeah, so that is Feels Like. Go and check it out on the Day's SoundCloud. Yeah, I really like that we won. And next week, maybe we'll play a preview of Badadan.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Please like all the pages, like this show, share this show. See you next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Phase 2.